Hello, and this time we should be good this time. Yeah, I can actually see what's going on this time, so we should be all good. So this is round 2 of the GT Sport League here in Gavra Racing, and we are at Kyoto Driving Park. Yamagiwa is the type for today. There's a Tim going wide there. So yeah, this is round 2 of the championship. In the first round, it was Play Dutchy who got the win. It was the reigning champion from last season, so we had to restart the stream here. So I'm just making sure that it's all back up. It should be all back up now. But yeah, everyone just gone into the pits to obviously change the tyre, refuel, get themselves back out onto the track. We've got Isaac Smart also in the commentary box for today. Big Isaac. How are you doing, Isaac Smart?
With Tiger, I think he just sent it. He's parked up on the track now as well.
Has he just stopped the car? Oh yeah, he's going very slowly.
Yeah,
he's obviously either just backed off a lap. Nah, so you'd see it in the bottom left corner, and it flashes kind of red if they've got any kind of damage. See if anyone's on a lap now. Toussaint just backing off a lap. We've got Jetsy in third. Daniel Gardenzi actually in second, and he didn't have a very good weekend last weekend, but I mean second place now. Maybe he's had a good slipstream on his lap. I think there was Natty going slowly, was it there?
Oh, it says he's in 10th.
Tiger Assassin in who's that? Sorry. This is so Dan Snyder's in 10th for me. It's kind of glitching
Tim Green's
about.
picked up a penalty, bro.
I think they can serve that in the actual session instead of going through to the next one, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it played Dutchy down in 8th at the moment. He'll definitely want to be improving on that time. It's at a 1:45.2 so far, so you're well off the pace of where he should be. Probably not gone for a quick lap as of yet. He's not getting the slipstream as Dan Snyder is. Is Dan Snyder going to be able to improve on his lap? He's getting a great slipstream off Topstar. Is he going to be able to improve on his lap? He doesn't. Stays 10th. Jetsy going onto the super soft tyre. He's pitted out, and he's going to be going on his out lap now. Toussaint also coming back out of the pits. We have Tiger down in 6th at the moment. He's working together with Cryptech at the moment to try and get a better slipstream. Yeah, he's flashing his lights, I think asking him to go through maybe now, and he has gone through. Also Bon Evil and Natty in that train as well.
Cryptech is parked on the track, I believe.
Oh yeah, Cryptech's pulled over to one side, and he's got going again, but he might have had enough there. I think it's that Toussaint coming through now. Toussaint's actually gone up into
that car.
Yeah, Ivan had a very good weekend last weekend.
Yeah, he was
do you remember?
throwing that car on the curve and stuff.
Yeah, flying
extracting all the time out of it.
The only man in the Peugeot as well, as we mentioned last weekend.
Oh, Dutchy's run onto the grass. Kept it in there.
Unfortunate for Dutch. He's still not setting a quick lap yet. He's still down in P9 with 7 minutes to go. He's definitely going to want to improve on that time if he wants to keep his winning streak going here. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that at the moment. So we've got Cryptech. He may be going on a lap now after he abandoned that previous one. Using the same
be interesting.
iFin, isn't it? What are we saying?
It'll be interesting to see how these drivers fare going into that sharp braking zone.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully they don't overshoot. It'd be easy to do that.
I really like the graphics of the pit lane in this game. I think they're just so much better than like F1, and you get them out really quick. You kind of see them raise the car and you get a really nice graphic of it. I like that one. But yeah, Natty's actually gone up into P1 now. That's God, Toussaint has dropped all the way down to P6. You see the slipstream there. Natty going wide actually there and going over the curb. And that's not very good for him if he was on a fast lap there. But yeah, very close. Look at the gap between Ifin and Natty. Literally just 2 1,000ths of a second. Or is it 21 thousandths of a second? God, that one wrong. Yeah, Natty here is well down on his time. He's not
very close between those two.
Yeah, very, very close. Ifin is absolutely flying at the moment. He's not in the slipstream at the moment. I think he's got someone behind him potentially getting the slipstream. I think that was actually Natty behind him. Is it getting that slipstream? It is. So them two may be working together to get a quick lap in. We've got Tiger Assassin behind him as well. And Tiger just peeling into the pits. Obviously not thinking he can improve on his time. Is he going to go onto the super softs here? A lot of people trying to go on their fastest laps here. Natty pitting for the super softs. Ifin going on the super softs. Topster, interestingly, going on the soft tyres. Is he going to change to the super softs?
Dan Schneider also opting for the super softs.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I think the tyre is potentially on 5% on this one, or is it higher than that? I'm going to have a look on the website if I'm honest for those ones.
It says on my screen Bon Evil is still yet to set a lap.
Yeah, Bon Evil not having a good time with it. She's down in 13th at the moment, still not setting a lap.
What, is she just like invalidating?
Potentially. She's just not set a lap yet, so potentially just making mistakes, making errors. She's on her out lap now. She's actually got Bon Evil on the front of her car. I've only just seen that. So she's obviously made that livery herself, and look at that one. So the GC Sport League. We've got Tobster going up into P3. Good luck from him so far. Relatively under the radar so far, but he's doing well here. It's P3.
Well, Toussaint and Natty, not Natty, sorry, Toussaint and Tiger nearly making contact there.
Oh yeah, and he slowed right down. So is Bon Evil, and they have actually made contact.
Yeah,
Tiger's come across and hit into the side of Toussaint. And yeah, definitely a bit of contact there between the two BCMR brothers.
Oh, Bonnie's just rear-ended Tiger there.
Oh!
She is not happy about that.
There's a massive train of just look, this Dutchie
that's,
all the way down to like the whole grid is spread across. Like,
interrupted Bonnie's lap as well. I just realised.
Yeah.
Flying lap.
And that's really going to hurt her lap. She's God. Look at the train she's got ahead of her, and she's just not going to get any clear air there.
So much traffic.
With only 3 minutes left in the session, unfortunately, Bon Evil just stuck in a load of traffic here. And is she going to be able to get a good lap in with 3 minutes to go? It's going to be interesting. Tim Graham also down there. He had a good weekend last weekend. Not weekend, sorry, weekday. But he's down in 14th at the moment. His fastest lap's a 1:54.4, so way off the pace that he needs to be at the moment. Way off that pace. Hello, Pierre in the chat. We've got Despot in the chat. Gav's here. Pierrick, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Welcome everyone. We've got Jetsy down in P12. Dutchie's still down in 11th though. Very disappointing for him at the moment. Not being able to get anywhere close to the guys at the front really, and he's been obviously struggling because he's set quite a few lap times, but just not been able to improve on his third fastest lap. Maybe going to want to pit at the end of this lap, strap on some new tyres and try and improve that lap. But he's actually 7/10ths up on his lap here. He's getting a nice slipstream off Topster in third. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to improve, as I think that was a mint green car going wide there. I couldn't see exactly who it was, but there's just a massive train of cars going through here still. And they're just not being able to get a good gap, and it's like 3 wide almost through that corner. I don't know if I can get a good view of that one. I think a couple of them have peeled into the pits there. And is Bon Evil going to be able to set a lap time here? She crosses the line, and it's going to put her up into P4. So she's been able to put a lap in, and that is a decent lap. Is there going to be anyone going to be able to improve? Tiger's just starting a new lap. He's not got a slipstream in front of him. He's actually got Natty G behind him. Maybe wanting to to go quicker there. At the moment it's very close, isn't it, between the first few guys? If you scroll through them,
Yeah, very.
But, Dutchy's actually gone first, hasn't he?
Matter of tenths between them.
But Dutchy's gone 4 tenths quicker than anyone almost. Very good lap from him. Puts him ahead of Tiger, who would have been on provisional pole. It's going to be disappointing for Tiger. I'm not sure if has he got those 4 tenths to be able to improve on to try and beat Dutchy's time. He's on the soft tyres at the moment, as whereas Dutchy was also on the soft tyres. No one's going on the. Oh no, there's a couple of people going on the super soft. Natty G picking up a penalty and going wide, and he's in the wall.
Yeah, Natty's run really wide.
That's disappointing for him down in P5. He was trying to get that slipstream off Tiger, and he's just run off there, and he's got a penalty because of it. So it's unfortunate for him. Trying to improve in his lap with only 20 seconds to go. Is anyone on a lap? Bon Evil's on a lap. There's a massive train with Tiger and Toussaint and a Timgren here, all trying to improve. Is a Timgren going to be able to improve? Still hasn't set a lap yet. I don't think a Timgren. Is he going to be able to set a lap here? No, he's still on an out lap, it says. Oh, and there's 1 second left. Did he cross the line in time? I'm not sure he did, you know. I think a Timgren's unfortunately going to be starting last in this race. Yeah, he's definitely not on a quick lap there. That's very unfortunate for a Timgren. So it's Play Dutchy in first at the moment. A couple of people in their final laps. Ifin going for a lap, looking to improve. Very close to Natty G at the moment, so he's going to be wanting to improve his lap time. He's got the track to himself. He's going to have no slipstream. He's very, very close to his best lap time now, so he'd be happy that he's being consistent, but annoyed, and he's just cut that corner a little bit. But you can do that on this game. Is he going to be able to improve? He's not looking like he's improving massively, unfortunately. Not sure if anyone else is on a lap. Maybe Topster and Dan Snyder, are they on a lap here? Dan Snyder just giving Topster that slipstream. I think everyone. Good exit off this corner, get a good aim the curb a little bit.
It was
wheel
to wheel just there. To be careful of that, don't want to lose some time.
To improve, doesn't 2 tenths off his time, and unfortunately is going to stay P6. So at the moment it's Play Dutchy on pole with Tiger Assassin in second, Toussaint in third, Bon Evil in fourth with Natty right behind in fifth, Ifin in sixth, Tobster in seventh, Dan Snyder in eighth. We've got Oriel in ninth, Daniel Gardenzi in 10th, and that's as far as I got down. Who else is on the grid? I got down to P10, so we've got Daniel Gardenzi in 13th actually. And then who was that in last? I think it was a Timgren, was it?
Jetsy.
Oh no, it's Jetsy in last. So so surely Timgren's been able to set a lap. Yeah, Timgren's starting in P4. I didn't see him go on a quick lap. But yeah, as the drivers are getting ready to go here, and it's lights out and away we go. And Dutchy getting a very good start, isn't he there? But Tiger's been swarmed actually from P2, and that's going to be a Timgren down the inside and from
Natty's
fourth.
got a good start.
Yeah, Natty's had a great start.
Got past Tiger and Toussaint.
And Tiger having an awful start, and Bon Evil going down the inside of Tiger now, and that's going to be a good move for her. And now he's going to have to be careful because he's got his teammate coming at him, and Toussaint's going to be all over the back of Tiger. He's had an awful start from second, hasn't he, Tiger? The fellow Brit having a really bad start, and now Topster looking at the back of Toussaint, and he's going to try and send it round the outside there. Very audacious moves, keeps it in, keeps his foot planted, and Topster, and he's just been squeezed out, not quite done the job there. And Ifin's actually lost a few positions on this lap one, but he's going wheel to wheel with Holland Campion and made a bit of contact. And now they're still going to make a bit more contact, and Ifin's going to try and send it down the inside. They make more contact. And Ifin going to keep them. It's just aesthetic damage, I think. No bad damage, but Ifin looking for the move, and Topster actually going to look for the move on Toussaint.
Just sent it on Toussaint, yeah.
Absolutely sending it down the inside. Big dive bomb, almost one that you'd make there, but Toussaint actually making the move back there. So good for Toussaint there, and he's going to want to try and get past Bon Evil, but Bon Evil staying very close behind Tiger Assassin here, and Tiger's actually now losing time to the top 3. They're kind of pulling away, aren't they? Gained about a
Bon
second
Evil's
gap
got
now,
past Toussaint.
and they're going to want to be really careful. Go on,
so
sorry.
far, really good start by Natty G there. Really good start.
Where did he start?
He made his way up like 3 positions. I think it was about P6.
Yeah, very good start from Natty, but it's unfortunate for Tiger because he's dropped them by a second. But look, here comes Toussaint down the inside of Bon Evil, and he's made it stick. Good move there, making the slipstream work to his advantage, and that was a great move down the inside. But now Bon Evil
right behind Bon Evil.
Yeah, Bon Evil coming under serious
pressure
staying
now. Very close to her.
Ivan look for the move, but gonna think better of it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I've forgotten what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah, Tiger's because he's gonna be losing that. Oh, he's trying to gain back, and to be fair, Tiger now, because I think Toussaint fighting with Bon Evil just allowed him to gain up to the back of this fight between Natty and the Timgren, and Natty is right up behind of a Timgren now. Timgren going to be feeling the pressure, but Dutchy's not really been able to pull a big gap, but Tiger dropped them by about a second, but now he's just been allowed to close right up behind. And I was going to say how if he loses that slipstream, he's going to lose a lot of time, but he's been able to keep within it, so you know, he's doing well at the moment.
Oh, Bon Evil running onto the grass a bit there.
Bon Evil going wide, that's allowed Ifin to go past.
She's lost 2 positions, Ifin and Tobster slipping it down the inside.
Very unfortunate for Bon Evil, and she's going to want to be careful of making too many mistakes like that. I think it's going to go wheel to wheel at the back. Is it Dan Snyder? I think Cryptek was looking for the move, thought better of it.
Well, Bon Evil was thinking of coming back at Tobster. Thinks better of the move into that corner. Looking at staying close behind him. Actually, now she's slipped one down the inside there, wheel to wheel.
Yeah, very close.
It's a good battle, Ben. You should respect it.
Yeah, and watching this battle is a really good battle between Bon Evil. She backs out of that one. Gonna wait until she can get a better slipstream.
She's biding her time.
Yeah, smart driving. I feel like if you know that you're.
Oh, Natty G and played Dutchy wheel to wheel.
But Bon Evil's
obviously got past played Dutchy.
Sorry, yeah, Bon Evil's actually sent it back on
for the lead, bro. Timgren leading this race right now, followed by Play Dutchy, then Natty G, Tiger in 4th, Toussaint 5th.
Yeah, Tiger actually, he's sitting nicely down there in 4th at the moment now, and he's right up behind Natty, hasn't he? He's closed right up, but Timgren's somehow taken the lead of the race. I wasn't able to see that, but
Timgren's obviously just pulled out the bag.
Yeah, but Dutchy staying with him, but that slipstream just proving that, you know, stay close and constantly changing positions between the drivers. And Tiger's actually moved up now into P3, past Natty. I've missed that one as well. We're missing all the big overtakes here.
Happened so fast, man.
I know. It's going very quickly on this track, and actually Natty going a bit wide there. That's going to allow Toussaint to take a better line through that corner, cut in, and he's going to have a great run on Natty G onto this straight, and he looks down the inside now.
Yeah, he's got his nose in.
CMR car, and he's going to
see what happens in the braking zone.
Down the inside. Yeah, he's going to want to be late on the brakes.
Toussaint makes up a position there. Good move by him.
Yeah, very good move by Toussaint to move himself just behind his teammate. In the Dodge here. Now Natty G's just going to stay with these guys. Only battles going on towards the back. We've got Cryptek and Dan Snyder are still fighting at the back. This is probably losing these guys a lot of time, but Cryptek getting a little bit out of sorts there. The Dodge just being a little bit worse to go over the curbs with, and the Lexus just looking more stable really when they're going over the curbs. And
Ifin running really wide there, losing time to Bon Evil behind. Bonnie looking to capitalise on Ifin's mistakes there.
Yeah, he's still staying close to Natty. Ifin having a good race. He's on the super soft, and his front tyres seem to be going off quite quickly. So is Natty G's, but people like Tiger are really saving their tyres. If you look at Tiger's tyre wear, but Tiger's actually been overtaken by Toussaint. We've missed another overtake. What's going on here? It's all happening. Dutchy versus the British invasion. Yeah, we've got Toussaint and Tiger trying to chase after him with Natty and Boniva actually. Yeah, you're right. Dutchy's got all the Brits looking to overtake him here, but at the moment it's all going to stay as it is. Toussaint being able to overtake his teammate and play Dutchy just having to stick behind a Timgren, maybe just biding his time, saving his tyres, saving some fuel maybe. A Timgren seems to be burning more fuel. Running a bit wide there actually, a Timgren, putting a tyre on the grass, and he's not going to want to be doing that too often. I think someone was going a bit wide there at the back.
He really can't be making mistakes if he wants to keep Dutchy behind.
Yeah, definitely. Dutchy's going to be right up behind him. Ifin also trying to get right up behind Bonnie.
Oh, Timgren and Dutchy are wheel to wheel right now.
And this is for the lead of the race.
Yeah.
And Dutchy's going to look for the move. It's going to switch to the inside, so he is going to have the inside line. It's going to be
looking to get involved as well.
Whoever can break last, and Dutchy's broke last, but now Tiger, and they were almost 3 wide, and Tiger's now going to be looking for the move.
Timgren and wheel to wheel.
Is Tiger going to be able to get the slipstream and look for the move on both of them? What a move it would be here for Tiger, and Natty G's actually getting involved as well. And Natty's gone wide, and he's drifting through the corner. He's drifted, and Bon Evil's gone past him now, and I think Ifin's looking for the move as well. And that's so unfortunate for
Timgren
Natty.
defending very aggressively against Toussaint. Timgren wasn't having any of it, man. Got his elbows up.
Yeah,
Toussaint, if he can stay close behind and maintain that gap, could probably get that position back.
Yeah, and Toussaint staying
Bon Evil though made her way up 2 positions from P7, looking to get back in on this four-way battle for the lead.
It was Natty. Natty went off and went very wide and almost drifted it through the corner.
I completely missed that.
Yeah, and he just lost a load of momentum, and now even he's got.
Now.
Yeah, Oh, and there's a bit of contact. And he's pushed Natty wide.
Late lunge there,
yeah, he's very late on the brakes, and he's got damage on the rear of his car. I mean, it's not showing as damage on the actual graphics, but it's just aesthetic damage. But Ifin needs to be careful of that. I think he almost pushed Natty right off the track there. That was very borderline.
Wasn't a clean move.
That was borderline being a bit dirty, that one. And Natty going to try and look for the move back down the inside, and Natty going to make it stick. Yeah. Good move by Natty there, and
quite well.
And now Topster's going to want to be getting in on some of this action, and it's very close at the front actually. I've not really been focusing on it, but Timgren staying right behind, played Dutchy.
Tiger running a little bit wide there, just took on too much curve. Toussaint still right on the back of a Timgren.
Yeah, and Toussaint's getting right in on this battle now. It's going to be interesting.
I thought Dutchy would have pulled a bigger advantage than this.
Oh, and there's Toussaint and Timgren going wheel to wheel, and not anymore. Toussaint just dropping behind a Timgren, thinking better of it.
Oh, Natty falling down the field, lost a position to Ifin and Topster, picked up a penalty also as well.
Oh, that's
let's be careful of that.
And he's just going from bad to worse for him in this race, isn't it?
He had a good quali.
Just making some mistakes.
Hasn't had too much luck in this race, unfortunately.
Seen if he's been making any bad moves, but here's Daniel Gardenzi actually
Timgren pulling out to the side of Toussaint for P2 here. Toussaint defends and keeps the position. Good defending by Toussaint.
Oh, but
Timgren's still with him there.
Yeah, Timgren's coming back at him and sends it down the inside. Are you going to make it stick? It's still wheel to
Toussaint leaves in the room.
Toussaint
keeps the position,
Good move by him there. I think Daniel Gardenzi was making the move. I think he's made the move on Crypto, but it's very close. And Holland Campion now is going to look for the move on Ifin, and there's a bit of contact. They're still barging wheel to wheel, and on my screen they're just like they're merged into one. And Natty's and Topster have gone very wide, and that's allowed Holland always 4 wide, and that's allowed Holland Campion.
Pushing into Ifin, just letting him know he's there and needs a bit more space.
Yeah, Natty's dropping back even further, but Holland Campion, the real big winner there, making up most positions. 5 cars
for the battle for 6th at the moment.
And Ifin takes the lead of the group. Good move by him there down the inside. And here comes Natty looking to go around the outside, going to switch to the inside. He has still got that penalty to serve. that's not going to stop him from sending a move down the inside. Good
well, and
move
that's
by
Oriole
Natty.
and Cryptek going wheel to wheel with Daniel Gardenzi right behind.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be almost 3 wide. It's 2 wide now between Oriole and Daniel Gardenzi. Daniel
Oriole
Gardenzi gonna...
keeps the move.
Yeah,
Makes the move stick.
keep it in P11 for now. He's Jetsy and Dan Schneider have dropped right back from this train. They've had one bad lap and they've dropped right back. Unfortunately, they're way out of contention at the moment. And that's we've got the first few people in the pits. We've got Oriole, Natty, Ifin, and Daniel Gardenzi all pulling into the pit lane. Ifin going for the super soft tyres. The rest all going for the soft tyre. And you can see how damaged Ifin's car is there. It's just battered.
This is a Timgren looking for the move on Toussaint now. Toussaint picking up a
and a Timgren
time penalty as well.
Wide.
Timgren hits into the wall and again.
And that allows Tiger to go through.
Allows Tiger to go through. Up into P3. Good performance by both of those drivers so far. Bonnie Evil now looking for the move as well. Gets past a Timgren also.
Oh yeah, I just missed that one, but yeah, good move from Bonnie Evil there to make up.
Bonnie Evil picked up a penalty though in the process.
So is Toussaint. Toussaint's also, but he's only got a 5/10 penalty. Bonnie Evil's got an 8/10 penalty, so she's the one that's gonna be really hurt from that. And now the Timgren looking to capitalise on that, looking for the move. He's squirming all over the rear of Bonnie Evil, looking to make the move. Tries to send it down the inside and definitely thinks better of it. Tries the switchback and just breaks earlier, gets the better exit. And is now going to try and send
wheel going into this corner.
Yeah, what is now going to be round the inside,
and
switches
Timgren
to
has
the
a better
inside.
line, but Bonnie Evil takes the inside line.
Another switchback! And
yeah, does a switchback. Good move by Bonnie Evil there, if I must say. Oh my god. Really good move.
Because he switched back first, and then she said, I'm not having any of that, I'm going to do that back to you. And she's actually served a bit of a penalty
coming a mile away. They have gone into the pits right now. Toussaint,
Timgren staying out.
Bonnie Evil and Tiger all into the pits.
But that is so unfortunate for a Timgren. You see how he made that mistake and just now got caught up in traffic. It's cost him 4.7 seconds to the leaders. But yeah, we've got, Toussaint into the pits. We've got Tobster in, Bonnie Evil, Tiger as well. I always find it interesting in this game, you know, when the teammates pit and I was like, is it going to be Tiger and Toussaint trying to double stack? But obviously on this game, you don't double stack. It's just whoever has their own individual pit stop. It is aggressive racing at the moment, but mostly keeping it clean. There's been a couple of moves that I wasn't so sure of, but mostly clean. And Ifin actually picking up a penalty now. So as I say that, he's got his comeuppance.
Oh, and that's Toussaint and Tiger wheel to wheel. They need to be careful that they don't make contact being on the same team. Yeah, Tiger's just exceeded that position, doesn't want to fight that. Obviously, playing a team game here. Don't want to lose too much time to Bonnie Evil as well, who's directly behind the both of them.
She's definitely going to be looking for the move. Oh,
and that's Tiger running a bit wide on the curb there.
Tiger, the only one in this group without penalties, so could pay off. You know, it's a long race to go, and Tiger, by just being consistent, it's not always about being the fastest. But Tiger's actually gone onto the medium tyres, so is he going to try and go longer in the race, maybe protect his tyres more? Whereas Toussaint's gone on the soft tyres.
Oh, that's played Dutchy, the leader of the race, into the pits. What tyre will he go onto? I believe he's pitted for the soft tyres, and a Timgren as well into the pits for the soft tyres as well.
But the Timgren's got damage. The Timgren's got damage on the front. Is he going to have to repair that? I think unfortunately the Timgren's going to be held for longer than he'd like. And he is. He's being held for a long time. And this is really hurting his race. Down to P9 now. P10, 11. And this is so unfortunate for a Timgren. He's had to repair his damage, come back out on the mediums, and he's last now. Oh no, he's not. He's come out P12, sorry. It said it had a glitch. It said he was last. He's not. But yeah, it's really hurt his race now. He was fighting for P2 of the race, and you can see how the undercut plus just the damage that he had to repair for has cost him so much time in this race. And that
not what he would have wanted.
Very, very unfortunate. No?
Just have to push harder on track to make up that lost time in that pit stop.
Yeah, but this is interesting now. Toussaint gaining right up to the back of Play Dutchy here. The net race leader wants the rest of the guys pit, and Ifin going long. Or is he going long? See, I was so confused about this last weekend as well. I watched Ifin pit. I think he's gone for the undercut.
Well, that's Toussaint and Dutchy going wall to wall there. Toussaint getting the move done up into P2.
Toussaint sending it down the inside, and but Dutchy
yeah,
is
really
going to be
good
looking
move.
to come back at him. No, I think things better of it.
Dutchy's just staying in that slipstream.
Yeah, the slipstream is just so powerful in this game. So powerful. If you're in that slipstream, you can be slower than the guy in front and still be quicker than them. But yeah, here comes Dutchy. I think he's going to look for the move going into turn 1, just a little bit too far behind.
Toussaint swerving to keep Dutchy out of the slipstream, to prevent him from making a dive bomb into that first corner.
So he doesn't want to be
good tactic.
Behind the traffic. I'm sure that Ifin has pitted for some new tyres, but he's now dropped Toussaint and Dutchy by like 6 seconds, and Toussaint's got past Dutchy somehow. Did we see that happen?
Yeah, I commented
I
on
think Dutchy was... Oh, Toussaint was already past him, wasn't he? Sorry.
Oh, and that's Topster getting past Natty G there. Natty not really wanting to fight that, just kind of letting him go.
Yeah,
maybe Natty's got like an issue or something.
He served his penalty.
Good move by Topster though.
We've got a fight looking to start happening in the back.
Dutchy slipping it down the inside of Tiger.
Sorry,
Nothing Tiger could have done to fight that really. Dutchy just had the better line, more momentum through that corner. Bon Evil now though. Also wheel to wheel with Tiger. Bon Evil I think sending it down the inside as well. Tiger exceeds the position again, putting Bonnie up into 4th and Tiger into 5th.
Yeah, sorry, there's a bit of action going on at the back. There was Timgren moving up a few positions. We had Holland Campion, I think he was battling with, and now he's looking right on the back of Cryptek. Going to want to put those new fresh tyres to good use. Timgren try and make up those positions he lost. As he thinks he's the quicker driver at the moment, absolutely sends it down the inside. He's got some great pace on these new medium tyres. Moves himself up into P8 now. Cryptek going to stay right behind him. And the next guy up ahead is Natty for Timgren if he's going to want to make up his positions, and then Topster ahead of him. We've got Ifin still leading the way. Very good race from him so far. He's made a couple of mistakes, but so far has been very consistent, very good driving. He's kept the gap about the same to Toussaint. Toussaint's still trying to serve his penalty, I think.
Well, Natty though catching up to the back of Topster, potentially looking to get past this or next lap. Yes. If he can just stay within a few tenths of him. Hopefully he can get that move back.
Oh, and here comes Holland Campion looking to the move on Cryptek and gets the move done way before the corner, so he just had so much overspeed that he was able to make that move. And a really good move by Holland Campion now. Is he going to be looking to chase after a Timgren now who's ahead of him? And Natty also going to be trying to look for the move on Topster. On the last few corners before they go onto the straight, that's going to be his main overtaking place that he's going to want to use. Natty trying to stay as close as he can between Topster. Late on the brakes there, but Natty's got all, he's got all sorts
overshoots
of shapes there.
Corner a little bit, maybe downshifted too early.
I think he just
brought the rear out.
Just broke too late, didn't he? Trying to get
Daniel Gardenzi trying to send one down the inside of Dan Schneider, getting a better line out of that corner. However, Dan Schneider I think just kept more momentum through the corner and kept that position. Does have a 3/10 time penalty there that he needs to watch out for. Hopefully he doesn't pick out more of those.
Daniel Cardenzi's gone back down the inside, so all that hard work Dan Schneider just did of protecting his lead. Well, not his lead, but his his position over Daniel Gardenzi, and it's come to nothing because he's gone wide there and allowed Daniel Gardenzi to come back through. So unfortunate for him. And Jetsi is just completely lost in this race. He's in the middle of nowhere at the moment, unfortunately for him. He's gone onto the hard tyres, so maybe just trying to go long into this race.
Dutchy's closing up to the back of Toussaint now for P2. Just watching this gap just go down. It was 5 tenths. Now it's down to 2 tenths. So Dutchy will be looking to secure that position in the next lap, I reckon.
Yeah, Dutchy all over the back of him. And unfortunately, Tiger's just kind of dropped back from this group, hasn't he? 2.3 seconds now between
this
the
fight's
two drivers.
Obviously with Bonnie Evil now.
Well, yeah, and potentially Toussaint.
Strategy. Ifin needs to pit or something that would put Tiger into a podium position.
Yeah, Ifin's definitely going to have to pit again, and actually Ifin is on the soft tyres, and kind of Tiger's gone on the medium, so wanting to go longer in the race, and Toussaint now defending aggressively.
Yeah, Dutchy pulling out to the right hand side, going the long way around into this corner, and that is Toussaint so far on top coming out of this corner, maintaining P2. Dutchy just having to fall in behind. Yeah, good racing between these two there.
Very, very close. Dutchy still staying right behind. He's going to want to be looking for the move into the next corner. Not a big overtaking place really here. It's a bit difficult to overtake around this corner, I find. I think you better get in a good slingshot off that one, and then trying to maybe make the move down into the next corner. If you can get a good slipstream, if you're right up behind them, this is a great overtaking spot, but Dutchy's just not close enough on this occasion. Just going to stay behind for now. Ifin's still leading. Gap's come right down now though. I was talking about the gap being about 6 seconds to Ifin. Look at Ifin's front
Topster
tyres.
and Natty G are wheel to wheel, with Tim Grain's getting in on this as well. Natty G though keeping that position. Saying that though, Topster's got the inside line. And I believe he has made the move stick.
Yeah, but Natty
Natty's just sent it back down the inside, yeah. Super close racing between these two. They're losing time to Tim Grain though, they need to keep that in mind.
Here comes a Tim Grain and sends
Tim Grain
it
down the inside of Topster, just as I was saying. Kept loads of momentum through that corner, all over
so
the back of Natty G now, pulling out to the left hand side.
Tim Grain's all over the back of him.
Tim Grain's clearly found his pace again now.
I think it's about going round the outside.
Takes a better line through that corner. Hits into the back of Natty G a little bit of contact. Nothing major.
A bit of a bump draft going through there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to pull out to the outside, and he's already passed.
Oh, and this is Dutchy looking for the move on Toussaint now for P1.
Oh god, I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, Dutchy and Toussaint. Oh, and Dutchy is
Toussaint is all over the back of him, pulls out to the inside line.
It's going to be close, but
Toussaint's trying to hold it around the outside. Hits into Toussaint a little bit. And they're wheel to wheel currently. I believe Toussaint's just holding that through. Toussaint does have a slow down penalty.
all of this
Still needs to serve. And Toussaint's jumped over the curb there onto the grass. Overshot that corner massively.
All of this battling is helping Tiger close up, and he's closed up so much now. The gap's gone from 3 seconds to 1.3 now. And he's just gaining and gaining on them as they're going wheel to wheel still, and Tiger gaining more and more, corner by corner. Tiger just gaining on these guys, and so is Bon Evil now, and she's getting right up behind Tiger. So these guys, it's going to be a four-way fight at this rate, because they're fighting too much. Toussaint serving his penalty at the same time. It's gone down from 4 tenths to just 1 tenth now. But now here comes Dutchy round the outside, and is he going to try it? It'd be an audacious move to try it round the outside there, but tries and gets the cutback and get a better line, and he's had an insane exit off that corner and just absolutely sends it down the outside. What will be now
Toussaint, yeah.
So much overspeed over Toussaint.
Is Toussaint looking to come back at him? I don't think so on this occasion.
No, Toussaint gonna think back.
Yeah, Tiger needs to be wary of Bon Evil. All very very close together, separated by 2 temps, I believe.
Someone's asked in the chat if normally Toussaint would have to give that position back as he sends it down the inside, and there's going to be a little bit of contact, but nothing major as they're still going wheel to wheel there.
Oh, Dutchy just giving him a little bit of
a bit of a love tap. No love lost between these guys, still fighting it out for the lead, and Tiger's just staying with them now. Very good for his race. But in response to your question, I'm not really sure. I think Toussaint just had to kind of avoid contact and completely just almost mowed the grass like Bottas did at Austria. And then the Toussaint going back down the inside, and he's still wheel to wheel. This is just costing them so much time though. I don't see why they're fighting. They should be working together to get away from these guys, and I think they're just not understanding that. And now Toussaint gonna try to go around the outside. Thinks better of it. This is just inviting Tiger, and the thing is...
Natty there. The rear just stepping out a little bit, losing time to Cryptek behind. Needs to be careful he doesn't make too many mistakes like that.
He's not having a good race, isn't he?
Yeah.
Definitely not having a good races, whereas kind of guys like Timgren have been able to...
Toussaint has sent it on Dutchy. Secured himself P1 currently. 17 laps in so far, Toussaint leading. Dutchy following very close behind in second, Tiger in third, Bonnie in fourth. Very close between these drivers. Dutchy flashing Toussaint. I'm not sure he was happy about Toussaint's defending just then.
Either that or they want to try and work together to try and get away from Tiger. I think Dutchy's now worried about that threat from behind. Cause
Bonnie on the grass a little bit there, sorry.
It's fine, but Tiger and Bonneville are on the medium tyre, so they're going to be able to go longer in the race than the likes of the Dutchies also on the medium tyres. Just Toussaint on the softs, and his tyres are just going to be going off so much quicker. And now Tiger looking for the move. Is he going to send it? He absolutely does not. And Dutchy sent it on Toussaint, and it's not worked out.
Yeah, it's
and I think that's going to cost. I think that's going to cost
Tiger
him.
is capitalising on that mistake.
Oh.
Tiger just thinking better of that than to stick his nose in just then, knowing that if he stays in Dutchy's slipstream, probably get past him and get up into P2 there. But wait, Dutchy now coming around the outside of Toussaint.
But Tiger's going to try and go for the move on
Tiger
both
has
of
got
them.
the switch back in a 3 wide right now. Bonnie
I moved
following
on
very
Toussaint
closely
pits.
behind him.
I was literally about to say, is Toussaint going to have to pit soon because of his tyre wear, and here he comes into the pits.
So Toussaint pits putting Dutchy into P1.
Yeah.
Bonnie now sending one on Tiger.
Oh yeah, looking for the move down the inside.
Fair play to Tiger, gives Bonnie the room, more than enough room. Isn't looking to fight this too aggressively, knowing that he has a better line into the next corner and stays in P2. Natty also into the pit, so is Oriole, going on to the medium tyres. Yeah.
With 20 minutes to go, is that going to be able to get them to the end of the race? It should do now. The mediums are quite durable. And he might have to make one more stop potentially, but good. Yeah, Ifin actually came into the pits, and he struck them the super soft tyres. So he's going to be on the fastest tyre, and he's gained massively on this pack of the front three.
Oh, Timgren running very wide there. Sorry.
It's alright.
Just got on the curb, he got launched a little bit.
Launched on the curb. But yeah, Ifin just... He's had a bit of a weird race. He was leading at one point, obviously just because he pitted earlier, I think, and just had a massive undercut on everyone. And now he's up into P4. He's on the super soft tyre, so he's going to have to pit again. But in a very good position now, as he's gaining on this pack of Bonneville, Tiger and Dutchy. It'll be interesting to see what he can do in the next few laps, whether he's going to be able to gain that bit extra. And so is a Timgren trying to gain on these guys, but he is on the medium tyre. Maybe finding it a bit harder to now gain on these guys ahead. We're on the same tyres. Dutch still leading. Now pulled a bit of a gap to Tiger. Tiger's going to want to be careful. Tiger's now picked up a 1 second penalty And that is so unfortunate for him.
Finish quite massively, with Bon Evil so close behind, only 5 temps.
I'm just wondering if Toussaint's in some clean air, and he is. Toussaint's in some massive clean air. And he's pitted for the mediums, but he's going to have a massive undercut on all of these guys like Dutchy, Tiger and Bon Evil, just because he's pitted so much earlier, and it's going to be a big factor in the race. I think it might be. But yeah, as I said, Ifin going to be gaining on all these guys, and now Ifin's right on the
race
back.
as well, yeah.
Right on the back of these
really
guys.
Fast. Yeah, on these new tyres.
Yeah, and he's going to move on Bon Evil potentially. Tries to stay behind for now, but now he's going to look for the move. And Tiger's gone really deep into that corner.
Ifin through because of someone's mistake. I didn't see, but Ifin got the inside line.
I think it was Tiger going really deep into the corner.
Yeah.
And then Bon Evil just like kind of laying off because of it, and that just allowed Ifin to cruise down the inside, and he sent it. Ifin also having
Ifin wasn't playing about there, man. He was straight down the inside of Tiger now as well. Ifin is driving
so much more grip
really
than
well
these
at the
guys,
moment.
But Tiger's going to dip into the pits, I think, is he? I think he has.
Yeah,
but
Tiger's chosen to pit. See what tyres he goes on to.
Going to refuel himself as well. He's going to go on to
mediums, I believe.
I think he's on mediums at the moment. Is he going to go on the mediums? If he does, I think he'll be able to get to the end of the race on them. He's going to come out.
Oh no, he goes softs. He goes to the soft tyres.
He does, and he comes out behind his teammate by 3.5 seconds. So as I was saying, 3.8 is about 4 seconds that Toussaint's been able to gain just from that pit stop. And as I was saying, that undercut being a massive factor in this race, and it's gained Toussaint that crucial time to his teammate. But crucially, Tiger will be on the faster tyres as he is on the softs, and Toussaint opted in for the mediums at this point in the race. Just switching strategies slightly, as Toussaint was on the medium, was on the soft, sorry, before, and then pitted for the mediums.
Oriol and Dan Schneider will to Will now. Dan Schneider just taking the worst line through that corner to put Oriol into P11. Oriol looking potentially go for a points finish today. Just needs to make up one position.
Dan Schneider was trying to send it down the inside there. Staying close behind Dan Schneider. We've got another battle actually brewing here. We've got Natty and Daniel Gardenzi's looking right on the back of Natty G here, and could his day be getting even worse if he's going to get overtaken by the McLaren here? But Bon Evil went to the pits.
Bon Evil and Timgren all coming into the pits.
Yeah, all of them opting to come in at the moment. The tyres just obviously going off massively.
Put Toussaint up into P2 and Tiger into P3, I believe.
Oh, and Ifin is going to be so close with Toussaint on the exit, and he's gone back on the super softs again. And he's going to be on much fresher tyres than Toussaint, who's on the mediums. He's going to have got so much more grip. But is he going to be looking for the move going into the next corner? He's definitely looking for it.
He does. He's pulling out.
He's going to look down the inside
to the inside line. Toussaint gives him the room. Toussaint, I believe, just having the better line around this corner.
Yeah, great move by Ifin. Very clean racing. Looking for the move.
Toussaint will be coming back at him there quite shortly.
Yeah, Toussaint trying to stay with him, trying to keep that slipstream. He's now got Tiger gaining up on this battle as well. Tiger's about 1.8 seconds behind, so he's definitely gaining on Toussaint, but probably not as quickly as he'd hoped. As he's on the faster tyres, he's going to want to be closing that gap.
That's Cryptic sending one now on Daniel Gardenzi. Daniel Gardenzi getting the elbows out.
Well, now Cryptic's under pressure. Cryptic's under pressure from Tobster now, who's going to be looking behind him, but isn't able to look for the move just yet. As Cryptic sends it back down the inside of Daniel Gardenzi. There's a little bit of contact. Hits his side door there.
Cryptic just correcting the car. The rear end looked to be stepping out.
Yeah, maybe Cryptek's on some
Daniel
fresh
Gardenzi
tyres.
keeping the move. On this occasion, Tobster now has sent one down the inside to put him up into P9.
Yeah.
I think that was the leader, Play Dutchy, pitting as well.
It was, yeah.
He's coming out in P3. It's put Ifin into the lead, Tiger in P2. Dutchy in third and Bonnie in fourth.
Wow, and Tiger has now pulled a 4.3 second gap to Dutchy. That's huge for him. That is massive.
Clearly he made that undercut stick.
He
Good
really
strategy
has.
by Tiger, yeah.
Tiger's also on the soft tyres as well, and so is Dutchy. So they're both on the same tyres now. With 13 minutes left, Dutchy's going to have to close a huge gap to him, and they're on the same tyre. Tiger pitted a few laps before. I think Tiger pitted about 3 laps ago, but I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. I think Tiger's in a really good position here. So is Ifin, who's on the super softs and has now pulled a 3.2 second gap to Tiger. It's going to be interesting what Ifin can do here. He's going to be hoping for a good race. He had a great race last time, and he's having a really good race here again. In the Peugeot, the only guy to be in the Peugeot for this season. Interesting choice. I really wouldn't have picked it myself, but he's making it work, and he's pulled off some great moves and some great performances so far. Only 2 rounds in, but looking very good. Is Ifin. Dutchy
We seem
again.
to have a battle. We seem to have a battle for 8th at the moment between Natty, Cryptek, and Daniel. It's all very close between those two, battling away for P7 if they can catch up to Tobster.
I think, unfortunately, what's happened there is they've all just got caught in each other's slipstream, and they're just struggling to get out of it. You needs to be working together at this point. You should be really bump drafting to kind of get ahead to the other guys. I think they're fighting too much, and here's Cryptek looking for the move potentially on Natty, and backs out of that one before the corner. But now Cryptek going to look to the inside and makes the move on Natty, dropping him down to 10th place. But now he's going to look back down.
Yeah, Natty's still on the outside line. Exceeds that position on this occasion there. It's flashing Cryptek, probably to say what you said, Ben, to work together and push them up the field a little bit.
I think we really need to start working together.
But right now we do have Bonnie Evil on the back of Dutchy. Dutchy seems to have lost some pace. He's not really pulling away. Bonnie's sending one down the inside. They just couldn't hold it around in that corner.
Bonnie Evil dived one down the inside. Didn't work out that time, but she's going to stay behind. She's going to be looking for the move as they head towards the penultimate corner. Oh, and she's going to send it down the inside of the last corner, but
oh, they've made a bit of contact there. Dutchy just didn't leave her enough room. That just seemed to be like a racing incident there. There was nothing wrong with the tap like that.
Yeah, no damage for either of them. But crucially, this whole battle here is costing Dutchy time to Tiger. He'd started to close the gap a bit. The gap was about 4.5
And now Tiger's
seconds.
pulling away. It's just gone up from 4.1 to 4.2, nearly to 4.3.
That's the gap between Ifin and Tiger, I think.
Oh, is it?
The gap between Dutchy.
Oh, is it 7.6 seconds?
It's 3.4 on my screen between Tiger and Dutchy. About 3.4.
Oh right, yeah, I see.
It's the red one on the side is the gap to the leader. So that's how far.
Oh,
Dutchy's 7 seconds off the lead at the moment. This is unfortunate for him. Strategy playing a huge part in this race, and Tiger just getting the strategy right at the moment and doing really well. But now
and that's Bonnie Evil going to the outside of Play Dutchy. Dutchy are defending very aggressively, keeping that position from Bonnie Evil, but they are losing time. Bonnie Evil once again is sticking one down the inside line. Dutchy leaving her enough room this time. there's nothing Bonnie really could have done about that. They actually just had a better line out that corner, but exit.
Bonnie's frustrated. She's swerving the wheel.
Yeah, she's going quite late braking into these corners, late apex as well.
Actually, if we look at the lap times, he just set a 1:41.9 as Tiger, and it was an okay lap, but these guys behind, Bon Evil and Dutchy, have just set 1:40.9, so he was about a second off that lap, Tiger. He lost a load of time on that lap, and he was about 3.5 seconds, then he just lost a load of time, so I think Tiger's had a mistake on his lap. He's got no penalty now, unless he served that. But unfortunately for Tiger, that's just meant that Dutchy and Bon Evil have gained a bunch of time on him. And now the gap's about 2.2 seconds. He's going to want to keep that under control with Dutchy on those fresher tyres. Tiger having much worse tyre wear at this stage in the race. And maybe a battle brewing here. We've got a Timgren right behind Toussaint. Potentially going to be looking for the move as a Timgren still making his way through the field after that mistake earlier in the race. He's done a very good recovery race so far. He was right down in almost last. He was about 12th place and made his way back up to 6th. He has pitted because he was on mediums, but getting right up behind Toussaint there. Just thinks better of it into that corner.
Oh, Ivan getting onto the grass a little bit. He did just set the fastest lap of the race. Probably because of the clean air that he's in compared to the other drivers who are struggling in the traffic.
He's very low on fuel though. Is he going to pit? He does pit. Very, very low on fuel.
Does anyone else come into the pit?
No.
Didn't think so.
Dutchy just flashing Tiger there. Just let him know he's coming. As Dutchy actually sets the fastest lap of the race. He's flying now. He's pulled a little bit of a gap to Bon Evil.
Well, Timgren's getting in on this as well, right on the back of Toussaint. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle between those two. Timgren's right on the back of him.
Yeah, 6 minutes left. It's getting really heated now. We can see Ivan having pitted. He's going to have that undercut.
Oh, Dutchy's sent one down the inside of Tiger Assassin there for the lead. Dutchy's got the inside line, but Tiger's held it around on the outside. Has carried more momentum through that corner. And Tiger's just defended that move. He's defended his position.
He has, but now he's going to have Dutchy still all over the back of him. And he's going to be looking for the move. Dutchy's hungry for that lead. He wants his lead back. And he wants his race win. And he's going to look now to the inside. Is he going to make it? He's going to send it down the inside and does make the move work. And that's put him up into first position. Now Tiger's going to be looking, obviously, to try and get back at him if he can. Going through the last couple of corners. Went a bit wide there for Tiger, but losing too much time from that.
Quite smart of Tiger to just let that fight go, because obviously some fights you want to fight, some you don't. And he clearly thought better of it with Bon Evil so close behind. Didn't want to lose too much time to Bon Evil, currently in P3.
Yeah, definitely, and Ivan now getting much closer towards the back of a Timgren and Toussaint. This little battle going on
Toussaint's coming under pressure from a Timgren. I believe the Timgren's just lapping slightly faster than Toussaint at the moment. Toussaint can defend that position.
Yeah, but now
interested to see what they can do in the last 4 minutes of the race. Timgren's coming back at him. Toussaint late on the brakes, defending aggressively. Defends that position quite nicely.
Yeah, definitely. Pushing him fairly, but here comes a Timgren. He's going to come back at him anyway, and this is just allowing Ivan to close right up to this battle. Like I was saying before, Ivan's going to be on those super soft tyres, but Toussaint's gone right off the track again, and that's allowed Ivan to go through.
To make up 2 positions.
But now Timgren's going wheel to wheel with him.
What move by Ivan. Unlucky by Toussaint. Unlucky.
And I was gonna say, mate, you're doing that move
again.
And
that's Bonnie Evil now putting the move on Tiger for P2. So far she's ahead. She cuts the chicane.
Oh, but she goes wide.
Runs onto the grass. Yeah, runs onto the grass. Tiger's going to gain time from that. Comes back at her. And Tiger keeps that position.
But crucially,
unlucky by Bonnie. Just a little, a bit of concentration loss. Put you straight on the grass. You lose time to the driver behind. That wasn't what Bonnie was hoping for. But she's still. Yeah, she's still staying in this battle with Tiger for P2 there. See what she can do in the last 3 minutes of the race.
Because there's a very low. Tiger is on such low fuel right now. He's going to be really struggling towards the end of the race. With Bonnie Evil got more fuel, and they've got about the same tyre wear, but Dutchy is now pulling a massive gap. Now he's got into that clean air. He's pulled the gap to about 2 seconds now, just on those fresh tyres. And it's looking like he's checked out, unfortunately. So we're not going to see kind of last
lap. Well, this Cryptek running extremely wide there. He's also got a slowdown penalty.
Yeah, you can serve those at the end of the race. Not ideal for him, is it?
Yeah, really not ideal for his race. It's Natty drifting it around that corner as well. Toussaint right up the back of a Timgren, looking to get that position back. Bonnie Evil staying close behind. So Tiger looking to someone around the outside, but she just couldn't on this occasion. Falls back into formation behind Tiger, settling for P3 at the moment.
These guys are going to want to be really careful because, again, here comes Ifin, and he's gaining on these guys on those fresh tyres, and he's going to be pushing in these last 2 minutes. Couple of laps left here. It's going to be interesting to see if he can try and get on the podium. Ifin, he's going to be pushing towards Tiger.
Oh, a Timgren running really wide hits into the wall there.
Yeah, very
and
wide.
Exceeds that position to Toussaint. Toussaint just put him under a load of pressure, I think, and a Timgren just too late on the brakes. Just put him straight in the wall. It's not what Timgren wanted. Puts him down into 6th, and Toussaint up into 5th. Ifin now though, having a really good race in the last section of this race. Just pulled the pace out of the bag. It's clearly shown that with making up the 2 positions on Toussaint and Ifin.
Here comes Holland Campion, was looking for the move on Topster, but thought better of it. They both got penalties, but Holland Campion just got slightly less penalties than Topster. He's going to have to finish the line within a 10th of Topster to try and beat him here. Unless he can overtake.
Oh, and this is a 3-way battle for 2nd at the moment. Ifin's really close up behind Tiger and Bonnie Evil.
Oh yeah, and Tiger and Bonnie Evil.
Ifin takes a really nice line through that corner. Tiger's just sitting in Bonnie's slipstream currently. Just waiting for the moment to probably someone down the inside on a straight or on one of these corners. And that's a little bit of contact there between Ifin and Tiger. Pushed Tiger into making contact with Bonnie Evil. Tiger's just ran Ifin off the track a little bit. But it didn't cost Ifin too much time to Tiger.
Yeah, now this is really costing them time. Is it Ifin?
Oh, and this is Ifin forcing his way through onto the podium, but Tiger isn't having any of it. Took a wider line through that corner.
Towards the finish line, they've got 5 seconds left. I think because the leaders crossed the line, they will have to do another lap. They will. So if these guys are crossing the line, so Toussaint's actually finished the race.
Oh, and they've run really wide there.
But yeah,
too late on the brakes.
Ifin's so wide.
Tiger's made that position back up.
But that's cost him so much time to Bonnie Evil now, and Tiger's just dropped the gap now, unfortunately, to Bonnie Evil, as Toussaint, Timgren, Holland Campion and Topster have all finished now. And Holland Campion did actually get past Topster there, so we didn't miss that one. But yeah, Tiger's trying to get right up behind Bonnie Evil now, and Ifin's actually going to be the one
also
who's
looking to
for
come
the
back at him on the last lap of the race.
This is going to be a photo finish. Who's going to end up on the podium? Is it going to be Ifin, Tiger, or Bonnie Evil, or all 3 of them? But it won't be all 3 of them potentially. But Ifin thinks better of
Tiger
there.
Defends that position. Bonnie Evil, the rear just sliding.
And launched on the curb there was Bonnie Evil.
Ifin hitting into the back of Tiger there. Yeah, this is going to be a really close finish between
but
these three.
Ivan's going to send it
pulling out to the
down
inside line,
oh, there's contact, there's contact! There's contact, and she's sending Bon Evil as well!
Put the works on Bonnie as well, puts him up into P2.
Go wheel to wheel into the
really
last
good
corner.
move there. So see if Tiger can capitalise on Bonnie at the moment. She's probably a bit shaken
Bon
up by
Evil's
that
right
move,
behind, but she goes wide, and Tiger's gone wide as well!
Smashes into the wall.
Oh, and that's so unfortunate for him. He's got no fuel, no tyre wear. There's contact.
Bonnie just couldn't get the car slowed down.
Yeah, and like I was saying, Tiger's tyres have just completely gone. He's got no fuel, unfortunately. And what an end to the race that was, and Ivan making that overcut work. He actually pitted later than everyone else, went on to the super softs and just made it work. But what an end to the race that was there. We had Play Dutchy taking the win, Ivan making a great comeback there to take second place.
Yeah, that was really good racing by Tiger, Bon Evil and Ivan. All performed really well in that race, I must say. We've also got Pierrick in the chat, a nice double overtake. I think he's referring to the move Ivan made.
The one Ivan made, yeah, really
good move by Ivan. Got to give Ivan credit for that one. Yeah, really good racing.
Let me see the race results.
GG Play Dutchy, another one.
Yeah, really good result for him. Very positive. Is another win to add to his collection. He's taking the lead of the driver standings. But yeah, Ivan in second place. We've got Bon Evil in third. Tiger Assassin ended up in fourth, unfortunately for him.
Unlucky by Tiger. The podium just slipped out of his reach.
Could have been so much more for him.
Getting in the grass a little bit.
Very unfortunate there for him. His teammate coming home in fifth. Tim Gren taking sixth. Great recovery drive from him. Really strong performance. Holland's Campion taking seventh place. Tobster in eighth. Cryptek in ninth. Natty dropping right the way back to 10th. Bit disappointing for him there. Daniel Gardenzi taking 11th. Oriel in 12th. And Dan Snyder in 13th. But yeah, that has been round 2 here for the GT Sport League. It's been another great race, and
it really has
had some great racing here. And if I just check, the next race, we are at Laguna Seca, and it's another Group 4 race, and we've got 2 more Group 4 races, and then we move to the Group 3 cars. But yeah, another great race there, and we will see you next week. Thank you very much for tuning in, and take care.